Hello and welcome back to Aston Villa, the Raise the Holte save. My name is Aussie Villain, and this is what has happened since our last game, the cracking win in the Birmingham derby. Straight after that, we went to Preston, away to Preston. Very good performance all round. Even Codger got a goal. Adobe got quite a good opener. It was a nice 3-0 win. Then we went home till Sheffield Wednesday. Adobe with a cracker that actually won goal of the month in game. 2-0 up just after half time. We just choked last 15 minutes. Barry Bannon annoyingly got a goal, and then they were just always going to equalise. It did come in the 95th minute, which was disappointing. But there was no stopping it. There was nothing I could do. It was just one of those things. John Terry was not good again. That is the last we have seen of John Terry. He's been punished down to the reserves because his form has just gone off a cliff. So then we went away to QPR. Now QPR was a tight game that we were the better team, but it was tight. Conor Hourihane got a late second after to seal it after Adobe got an opener. Adobe, I think he won Player of the Month actually for this month. I've moved him over to the right wing, and it's been absolutely amazing, the transformation. He's just a different player. So that was really good to see. And then we were at home to Sunderland. Now Sunderland, we did play very well. We conceded a goal which was annoying right after half time. But we did deserve to win this. We just really struggled to put the ball in the back of the net. Now, as you can see, we brought Micah Richards in to replace John Terry. He did relatively well. He was fine. But what we have done is we have gone to Elphick and Chester are at the moment our first choice partnership. Richie Delat, we had two injuries. Our two left backs, both Taylor and De Kegley, the Italian we brought in, have both picked up injuries, so we were forced to play Richie Delat. He's been a revelation, to be fair. As you can see there, 7.6. Last game at home to Ipswich, again 7.2. This was another game where it was a tight game that we shaded. We were the better team once again. Adobe once again with the goal. We just couldn't put the game to bed. You can see Keenan Davis is struggling with. We're really struggling to find someone that's a striker that's going to score regularly for us. It really is coming down to whether it's Adobe or Hourihane or Snodgrass. They seem to be our main goal threats, which is a little bit annoying. But today we're going away to Leeds United. Now if we have a look at the table, you can see they're 15th. They're in a bit of a run of form. If you have a look at the top of the table here, we said we were going to knock them off their perch. Any result today, and we're back on top. They've been dropping a few points, obviously, recently since we beat them. You can see they've lost another game. We've, as I said, a good run of form. We were pipped to Manager of the Month this month by Bristol City's manager, but that's okay. We've got 5 points on them. But if you see here, Leeds down in 15th. They've lost their last three, including 4-0 last time out away to Barnsley. So that's hopefully it's a lack of confidence and not a reaction that we have coming today. It would be good to, given they're 15th, it'd be good to obviously to win. But Leeds, they do have a good team. You wonder if a draw would be not a bad result for us. Now, we have been making some moves on the transfer market. The reason for that is this. We're currently failing financial fair play. So, I mean, one thing that I have realised is this is quite the rebuild job we have coming up. The wages are ridiculous. Now, if we have a look, the in that we have made one signing, this Jose Zar. You may recognise him, Porto goalkeeper. He did play in the Champions League recently for Porto. He's scouted as a good championship player with potential to be a decent Premier League goalkeeper. You can see very decent eccentricity. Who doesn't love that in a goalkeeper? First touch is good for a goalkeeper. Passing is good for a goalkeeper. So I'm happy with that. I think he's going to do a good job. We signed him for 200,000. His wages, not much more. I think we ended up giving him $7,000 a week, which I'm fine with, considering what our current backups are on, which we'll get to in a second. In terms of the outs, Jordan Amavi, his transfer will go through. He's played enough games to trigger that permanent deal, which is a bit of a disappointment because he is good, and I would really have liked to have got him back for next season, particularly if it looks like we're going to get promoted. He's left back solved, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. And then Chris Samba, we've got rid of him as well. He was complaining he wanted to play. He wasn't going to play. He was at very best a backup. So we got 100k for him. His contract's up at the end of the season anyhow. So we get 100,000 in the bank. We get his 15k a week off the wage bill, and I'm quite happy to do that, especially given that we have Micah Richards who is fine. Now, instead of in terms of players we're trying to get rid of here, I mean, you can see we have 30 grand a week in backup goalkeepers. So I'm just trying to get them out the door. But now we have a good backup in Jose Zar coming in. I just really want to get them out. And Egbon Lahore is 55 grand a week. Again, we're not looking for a transfer fee. Just want him out the door, just to free up those wages. Because I am a little bit worried that this financial fair play thing is going to not end well for us. Although the money coming in for Amavi, that should help clear that up. But I mean, Lahore's contract's up at the end of the year anyway. Mark Bunn is up at the end of the year as well, I believe. Can we just get that to hover? Yeah, he's up at the end of the year, so we're going to get those guys out. And I think Jed Steer has a little bit longer to go. Yeah, he's the season after next. So, I mean, he's on 13 grand a week, which is just a lot of money for a goalkeeper that we're just not going to play. So, if we need to, we could always keep him as a backup to Saar once Johnston goes back, but I think that's way too much for a backup goalkeeper. Now, in terms of the tactics we're looking to use today, we're going with the back four again. Going to keep Delat at left back, though we do have DeKegley on the bench if we need him. Chester and Elphick are the central two. They've done well the last two games. Hutton at right back. Midfield trio, Jedinak, Horahan, Bjornsson. I'm pretty happy with those three. They're doing relatively well. Bjornsson's form's a little off, but we do have Diamante on the bench we can look to bring on again. Snodgrass and Adoma wide, we've switched them around. Snodgrass hasn't been as effective on the left, but Adoma has just been amazing on the right, so that's working. And we're going with Wilson up front. Leeds concede a lot of goals from through balls, so having him running on the shoulders, I think, of the defence is going to be a good thing for us. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Okay, so here are the teams. Let's see what we can do. It's over to them. Have a good one, boys. I don't like telling them they're expected to win or we're the favourites. I just feel like that just adds pressure. I wonder if instead of playing Wilson as a striker, if we play him as an advanced forward, just try and get a little bit more out of him rather than have him just sort of camped. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Villa. So just shading possession. Yellow card for one of the centre backs. Nice and early on. Good to see. Courage. I mean, bit of a snooze fest so far, but better a snooze fest than a goal down. Have I? No. Okay. Oh no, maybe I have jinxed it. Come on, win that back. They're very patient in their build-up, aren't they? Which makes me wonder. I mean, we don't want to necessarily press. I wonder if we should actually be pressing less. God damn it. So we've got to try and maybe get stuck in. Try and break up that passing game of theirs. I don't know what the get creative does, but let's try that. I mean, neither team really have done that much, have they? We've had quite a few games where we have. Get a ball in, it's got to be Snodgrass. Did move Jedinak into that near post, try and get a physical presence up there. So it looks like that has worked nicely. Still not getting anything from Wilson though. Maybe he is going to be someone we look to bring on in the second half if we are in front. They're pretty even. They've had more possession. We have created slightly more chances. At least we're putting ours on target, which is something. Okay, do we go passionately, keep working hard, and we can win this? This is probably the way to go. It hasn't been as good a performance as we have been getting, just purely based on the match ratings. Don't be nervous, just be good, Mr. Wilson. Adoma, likewise. We've got here Bjornsson. Bjornsson he doesn't tend to react well to my team talks. I mean, maybe being told you're rubbish isn't the best guide of how you react to something. But I'm a little bit... We have a few players coming back that can play in his position. We have Lansbury coming back. We have Onoma as well available to us. And I'm beginning to wonder if one of them may prove the better option. We could always look at play Whelan in there or Abadi. We have him in the Mazzala role, which I'm not married to. We could look to even change the role to suit a different player. But I think Bjornsson is not long for this game. Right, get that away. Or we can just not mark. Okay, it's Diamante time. They are holding the ball quite well. Ball up to Adoma. No, never gonna win. Why would we win a ball? Why are they showing a highlight of the kickoff? Is that a glitch in the new game? Right, let's retain possession, get the ball forward. There are times they're just playing around us. Look at that. Where? Good last-ditch tackle. I mean, we're just at times getting absolutely played off the park. We'll try just... I mean, we've just got to go narrow. Okay, here we go. Can we get a counter-attack? Come on, Snodgrass. No. No, we can't do anything right this game. Push forward. Okay, can we maybe exploit the flanks? If it's not working for us, we'll take off early crosses. Exploit the flanks, look for overlaps. Maybe we just need to play wide. I mean, we're starting to get a little bit desperate at this point, aren't we? We're in stoppage time. Maybe a loss is not a bad thing. Maybe that's what we need, because the second half, I mean, we've created chances, we just haven't taken them again, and I mean, we have been mugged off a little bit. 3 shots on target, 2 goals, but you know, you've got to take chances. Elphick, oh my god, that should have been a point. Well, that's the end of the unbeaten run, so that's a little bit disappointing, especially in a televised game. But yeah, we'll recover, we'll move on. I think we've just got to go assertive. I mean, we weren't good enough. We really weren't. I think Snodgrass, man of the match. He can hold his head up high. But that's about it. I think everybody else was a little bit rubbish. Maybe we should have made subs other than Diamanti, but yeah, there we go. We're still in the automatic promotion, so that's good. 4 points ahead. But you can't help but be a little bit disappointed. So we have Millwall, Derby, Sheffield United, Brentford to come. What we might do is we'll play through a few here. Maybe we'll come back for the festive fixtures. We'll do Boxing Day. Maybe we'll do Brentford, Middlesbrough doubleheader. So we might look to do that. But meanwhile, thank you very much for watching. What we have at the end here is our goals of the month for November. A little compilation we've put together. But other than that, like and subscribe. You know the deal on that one. I've been Aussie Villain, and thank you very much for watching.